Arizona State played really well, especially about the last 10 minutes of the game. Played better than we did, made more plays than we did. Hats off to Todd Graham and those guys. They did a heck of a job. Those powerful running backs did some damage to us in the last part there, and we didn't do a good enough job of stopping them. And they got more points than us at the end. I'll take any questions.
Mike, the way you guys played early on, I mean, even with the drops and things like that, played really well for the first 3 quarters. How frustrating is it to have that team dominate you like they did in the 4th quarter?
Yeah, we drop balls a senior receivers should have caught, and they will catch next week. We just got to go back to work. We make those plays. It's a different game, but we didn't, and gave them a ton of momentum to have a fight. It's always hard to win on the road in the Pac-12, and you gotta make plays when you have the opportunities to make them, especially touchdown plays in the Pac-12 if you're going to win. And we didn't make enough of them. I was concerned it might get us in the end, and it did. So we got to do a better job of that.
Did it feel like their offense was kind of wearing down your defense towards in the 4th quarter?
Yeah, they definitely wore us down. There's no doubt about it. And we didn't go down and keep the ball moving. We should have got it from first downs there. That hurt us when we let them come right back out there. And, you know, that was tough. We should have had a little bit better lead there. Might have been a little different story. They wouldn't have been able to run it. We did get wore down, there's no doubt.
Coach, 381 yards on the ground for ASU tonight. Derek and Rick kind of hinted at some blown assignments on defense that kind of contributed to that. What did you see?
I'll have to look at it on film and see. You know, I saw a lot of missed tackles. I know that. I could see that out there. We worked on tackling low, and the kids didn't tackle low. Didn't do like we're asking them to do. Some of them are new out there in those pressure situations, and they got to do exactly what we tell them to do, or we'll have this result again. So hopefully they will.
Then you guys went back after this and kicked a field goal to get the lead again. But how big of a momentum swing was that block punt?
Oh, it was a huge momentum swing. You can't afford to have a block punt. You hardly ever win a game with a block punt. Statistics prove that. And especially a block punt on your end of the field, it gives them short yardage and short range to score a touchdown, and that's what they did. That was a big turning point in the game. That's a huge mistake by us.
James Stefano keeps knocking them through. How big of a luxury is that to have a kicker that is pretty much automatic?
James is kicking it great. They're doing a good job of snapping and holding. Protection is good, and he is kicking it excellent. I was really proud of what he's doing. He played well enough for us to definitely win tonight the way he played.
Mike, how tough is it on your kids to have this kind of game where you're leading and it gets away from you in the 4th?
Yeah, you know, it's part of sports, you know, and we just got to go back and work again. We got 2 more gold games left, and we need to get them. So that's our main focus. This one's over. Learn from some corrections, and you know, we got to just keep trying to find ways to make plays.
Coach, Dante Wigley's a guy who's really stepped up in recent weeks. And tonight he did have some struggles versus N'Keal Harry. How does a young guy like him kind of react to a game like this where things exactly go his way?
Yeah, N'Keal Harry's a good player. And he made some really good plays on N'Keal Harry. N'Keal Harry made some good plays on him. We knew that was going to happen. We just didn't expect them to be able to run the ball like that on us. You know, the quarterback hurt us in the first half scrambling because we were covering him so good. He had nowhere to go. And we didn't do a very good job on our rush lanes by our defensive line. And that's, again, we got some guys up there that hadn't played they played a lot this year, but they hadn't been against a quarterback like that as much, that we worked on it all week. They'll see it on film, and they'll be better at it next week. And need to be. But I thought, you know, from the naked eye, I thought Dante did some good things. They made a couple plays on him. A couple of them, you know, he's all over the guy. I don't know what else you can tell him to do. It's just a great play. And then he made some really good plays too. So I thought he played. I thought he played hard. I thought he battled hard enough, played well enough that if we wouldn't have a couple of the runs there or a couple of touchdowns we dropped, I think he would have played well enough to win. I thought he played hard. I mean, he's going to make some plays. He's an excellent player.
With the receiving group you guys have, this is a couple of games down the road that drop touchdown passes have cost you guys. Are you surprised at that group?
Yeah, I'm very surprised. Very surprised. And they'll bounce back. They'll bounce back.
Obviously, didn't know Isaiah. When did you know you wouldn't have him tonight?
5 minutes before the game started.
Okay. And how much did that kind of change what you guys were doing tonight?
A little bit. You know, we Dante was then going to cover one. Isaiah would have followed one, and then Dante could have played the other side. So it changed what we're doing, but the kids played hard. I knew we were going to have to score a lot of points to beat them when Isaiah couldn't play, because I knew it was going to be a tough game.
Any idea yet on Tim Lynott or Ryan Muller?
Doesn't look good for either one of them right now, but we'll find out more tomorrow.
With a guy like with Tim, who's been just a rock for the last 2 years, does that hurt you guys emotionally when you see a guy like that go down in a game?
Well, I mean, anytime you see a guy go down, it hurts you emotionally. Doesn't matter who it is. And so, but that's the one harsh reality of football. You got to understand it, and then you got to move on. And it's tough. And, that's really one of the tough parts of the game. Especially, they're friends. They understand it. Everybody's worked hard. John Huggins wasn't able to play the week before, really, and he had to come back in and play. And it was, it's tough. It's tough anytime. But he can play a couple positions and is a really good player for us.
I know I'm asking you to speculate, but with only 2 games left, do you think those guys we'd see them again this year?
I don't think so right now from what I'm hearing, but you never know. Hopefully, I'll be praying tonight. Miracles happen. So hopefully they'll be okay, but I don't know.
Anything else for Coach?
All right, thanks, guys.